Alright, hello guys, welcome to my channel, Mr. Adair Bet Predict. So in today's video, we'll be looking into some games that we have for the weekend, and also I'll be putting you guys through the process of a particular strategy that you guys can actually apply for this particular weekend games. We all know that we always have enough games to play on from Friday, Saturday and Sunday because of the enormous number of games that we always have then. So now we have some games for today's, which is Friday, and I'm going to look for games that we can use as an example for you guys on how to make use of this particular team to score a goal, at least a goal. But most times I always like to play my games on the home team. I like to focus more on the home team start and before, because the home team actually happens to have some kind of advantage, compared to that of playing away. So using this particular strategy may be stressful sometimes, but what you just need to do is that you have to look for a live bet platform that you can use for your analysis. So now I've just quickly checked on some games under the German league, and I have one that I'm going to use as an example in this particular video for today, which happens to be the 25th of October. So right now it's under the German league, and I'm going to use this particular game as an example. So the process of this particular betting strategy is very simple. So I just want you guys to make sure that you are paying a very good close attention to this particular process of home team over 0.5 goals. So this particular strategy can be applied to these particular weekend games, and surely let's hope for winning. So after checking the this particular outcome of the game, and also we are going to look into the odd provided by the bookmakers to look at the bookmakers insight on the possible outcomes of the game based on percentage. So now we have their head to head, which happens to show the previous games stats, which are the match that they had with other teams and the match that they had against each other. So right now let's move on to Alright, so the reason why I said that I like playing my games on the home team is because of the home advantage and their strength while a team is playing at home. Because if you observe very well, there are some teams that always perform very well while playing at home. For example, currently Dortmund happens to be one of the teams that is currently performing at home, but whenever they go to play against an opponent while playing away, they always lose their game most times. So right now I'm going to apply the strategy of the home team over 0.5 goals in these particular games. So it's a very simple step. So the first thing you just need to look into is look into the last 5 games of the home team that you want to play, because also considering the odd factors too is very important. You can see that the bookmakers are actually expecting the home team to win. Actually, I run through this their stats, and I realized that truly the home team are expected to win this particular game. So look into the odds of the bookmakers, at least which team is the favorite team of the bookmakers to win the game, which happens to be the home team here. And also looking at their stats. So in the last 5 games that you guys are seeing on the screen, I think they played at home here, they played at home here, and they played at home here. So they played at home 3 times, just 3 times out of their last 5 games. And looking at these 3 times, naturally the best way to look into how to predict home team over 0.5 goals happens to be to make sure that at least they had 1 goals in their last previous games. But in this particular situation, if you really want to play your game, and there are some situations whereby you play games and you just relax and expect your money to win. So that is the situation that trying to put you guys through right now. Just make sure that it is not just a goal that the teams that you are trying to support scored in the last 5 games while playing at home. Make sure that at least in the last 5 games while playing at home, they are able to add 2 goals, at least 2 goals. So in this particular situation, we have it that this particular team had 3 goals in the last game that they played at home, and in this particular game they also had 2 goals in it. And the last game that we are seeing here, they also had 4 goals in it, which shows that in each of these 3 games that they had, they were able to score at least 2 goals or more. Okay, that's fantastic. Now you have to move on to their last 5 previous games against their current opponent. So this will show us the attacking ability of these particular teams while playing at home. So in the last game that I played with this particular team, they had 4-0 while playing at home. And looking into this particular game also, they had 3-0. They had 3-0 here while playing at home. And I think this is the only 2 games that they played at home while playing against their current opponent. So this particular game for me actually qualified to be predicted as home team over 0.5 goals. At least the home team will actually have a goal in these particular games. Now let us quickly check the odd provided by the bookmakers to see how it is. So let's quickly run through the let's see the odds provided by the bookmakers. Right. So okay, so this is the game that we just did the analysis on, and let's check the stats or the odd. So you can see that this thing is just let me say that the bookmakers already know the possible outcome. So we are currently having an odd of 1.09 for the home team to have at least a goal in this particular match. So for the home team to have more than a goal in this particular match is 1.47 odd. Actually, this may occur in this particular game, but to me it has some kind of risk, because if we try to do the odd evaluation on this to calculate the odds to know the kind of percentage and possible outcome that the bookmakers are expecting from this particular game as the home team over 1.5 goals, you will notice that the percentage will be around maybe probably 75% or 70%, and for me that percentage of 70 or 75 is not really good for me. At least any percentage that is around 80, 85 and above, I think they are good to go with whenever you want to predict your games on it. So now if you are going to predict this particular game for over 0.5 goals at thought of 1.09, let me quickly do the odd evaluation. Alright, so now let us have the insights of the bookmakers based on percentage of possible outcome. So 1 divided by 1.09 multiplied by 100. So right now, as you guys are seeing it, the percentage expected for this particular game to come out well as over 0.5 goals home team is 91%. So actually this percent is actually a very nice percentage to go for. At least we all know that betting can be unpredictable sometimes, but at least this happens to be a very good percentage to actually go for. So anything from 80 and above, whenever you predict it, whenever you use a particular strategy, actually is very fine. So let's just say we have this as a home team over 0.5 goals, and let's check other games and before we round it up. So another league that I'll be looking into under this particular match that we have today is under the Netherland league, and this particular game, it happens to be something that I'm going to show you guys why some teams they perform very well while playing at home, and a way they perform, they may be trying but not really that very good. So now this particular game, so I'm going to make use of it as an example for this particular prediction right now. So if you look at it very well, looking at the last previous games, the score goes very well in this particular leagues. At least the score goes very well, and they're looking into the games that this particular team, Dordrecht, they had while playing away, though they played 3 goals here, and away they played just a goal here. So it shows that there is a fluctuation in their last previous games. So their performance always fluctuates, and what you just need to do is to only focus on their home team performance. So right now let's look at what they had while playing at home. So here they had 2 goals, even though the match ended up as a straight draw. So and also here they had 2 goals, they won, and here they had 2 goals. At least they show the ability to be able to score goals very well, conveniently. Now let us check the last previous games that they had against this particular current opponent in the last 5 games. Alright, so now we have a match here that ended up as a straight draw. They were able to score at least 3 goals in this particular game. And another match they played while at home, yeah, happens to be 2-1, and they show that they are able to score goals conveniently, at least 2 goals in the match also. So this particular game for me is also home team over 0.5 goals, home team over 0.5 goals, and let's see the odd provided by bookmakers. So let us look into, let's see what we have under the Netherlands league. Okay, so this is the game that we just did the analysis on. So let's see the goals. Alright, so we are experiencing the same situation here because of the odd provided by the bookmakers. the odds seems to be small. Maybe probably the bookmakers know what they are already doing. So now this particular odd is just 1.08 odd. There are some situations whereby you'll be having an odd of 1.2 odd, 1 point, probably 15 odd, uh, depending on the possible outcomes of the team winning. Because if you look at the odd there, it shows that the home team is highly expected to win these particular games. So that is probably the reason why you are having something that is affecting the odd. Let's assume you are having a situation whereby they are giving the home team maybe 2 odd and giving the away team 3 odd. So then you can have a situation of having maybe probably an odd of 1.27 odd, 1.20 odd, and all like that. So that's how this particular betting strategy work. And don't forget to like our video, drop your comments in case you have any question regarding this particular strategy. I will answer you on time. So also don't forget to join our Telegram channel through the link that will be provided in the video description and also in the comment section. And also don't forget to join our WhatsApp VIP group, whereby we'll be dropping daily safe tips for you guys there. Alright, so guys, you can explore this particular process to use it on other leagues and check out games that we have today, and let's see the outcome of it. So see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.